Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Stopping at the house here because first half of the day's over. I'm headed over to E2 Blues house to help a brother out because he's got his big birthday party next Friday. Had some water damage, but then again, everybody on the East Coast has got water damage. If I had a dollar for every person that I have to fix his house with water damage, well, I could probably quit my day job. But interesting news. You might have heard a big a few minutes ago. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? It was all those New York Giants stinking fans that sighed because they heard that Barkley got injured. He left practice, his leg is wrapped up. They don't think it's real serious, but you never know. You know, I get accused a lot of being a bandwagon fan because people look around and they say, "Oh, you got stuff from other teams and things in there." And it's true, I do have things. Because, see, like, don't kill me. But, see, I have stuff like this. See this? This is significant. Not that I'm a Giant fan, because I absolutely positively hate the New York Giants. But I keep this kind of stuff in my man cave because this holds special memories for me. See, they gave these away in New York at MetLife Stadium after the Giants won their last Super Bowl. So if you got a ticket to go in, you had one of these at your seat. Didn't matter who you were rooting for. And I got two of these. One of these I actually gave to Beth Moore, diehard Giant fan, friend of mine and stuff, and she was ecstatic about it. Um, and just trying to be a nice guy and stuff. But I kept the other one of these, and you're probably like, why? Why the hell would you keep some New York stinking Giants crap? Because this is a great memory. Because this was the first game that I took Joe Boo to. See, that game, after the Giants ended up beating the Patriots, was supposed to be their homecoming party, so to speak. And they had our Dallas Cowboys as the sacrificial lamb. And up until that point, Eli Manning pretty much owned AT&T Stadium. In fact, they won their first game there. He basically wrote his name on the wall and stuff. And the Giants were constantly kicking our ass. But since they were Super Bowl champions, the NFL would always do a kickoff event. So we were up in New York and Harlem. We were doing a community center build. Charles Haley was there as well as some other football players and stuff. We built a climbing wall and some different playground equipment. So it was a great event. But I stayed for the game, of course, because I got to see my Cowboys. And it was that game, because see, that's memories. And, when you get old like me, that's all you got is memories. That scarf is actually from that game. And I will never forget that game for the rest of my life because, like I said, it was the first game that I had Joe Boo with. And when I went in there, all those Giant fans were like, "Look at these freaking Cowboy fans. Look at him with this doll baby. You're going to cry. Ah." That was before the game. The guy who sat next to me, he just kind of looked at me like, "What the F?" But strange things happened in that game. And that's the reason why I keep this. Tony Ono threw a pick first quarter, which should have been a pick six. But somehow, some way, Tyron Smith stopped him on the 3-yard line. Okay. But at that time, the Giants had a great rushing attack. You figured they're going to punch it in. But my Dallas Cowboys defense had the goal line stance. And I took those pictures. I got 3 of those pictures. They stopped the Giants, held them to a field goal, and they went on to kick the Giants' ass. And since that time, I've been to MetLife Stadium, I believe, 3 times, including that game. The Cowboys have won all time, all of those. And the Cowboys have dominated the New York Giants, with the exception of 2 years ago where they lost 2. Since that time. So when you see sometimes some memorabilia that I have, a lot of this stuff has certain memories and stuff for me. And this, whenever I see this, I smile because That was the first game that I had Joe Boo at. And that was sweet knowing that we screwed up their Super Bowl party. But anyway, interesting thing before I get ready to go over here to E2 Blues House is on NFL, on ESPN NFL Talk, they were saying who is going to be the Dallas Cowboys go-to receiver. Let's listen to this clip real quick.
Apart for them last year. And then before I had to go back to California one last time, see the Dallas Cowboys. You know, the offensive line looks good. Ezekiel Elliott looks good. They like Dak Prescott. They like their defense. They have no idea who's going to catch the ball in Dallas, and they need the next 3 or 4 weeks to sort all that out. Tavon Austin is there. They like their third-round rookie, Michael Gallup. They know Cole Beasley, what he can do. They can throw it to Ezekiel Elliott more, but they brought in Allen Hurns. They still have Terrence Williams. A lot to sort out there in terms of receivers. They don't know who their tight end's going to be. So the Cowboys, this preseason for them is about sorting all those things out and making sure Dak Prescott has enough passing game targets. Right now, they don't know who that's going to be. So then...
Okay, so that brings up an interesting question. Who do you think will be Dak Prescott's go-to wide receiver? Now, I'm thinking, as Michael's over here saying, Cole Beasley, Mr. Hot Sauce himself. We got our Cole Beasley autographed hot sauce. I think it'll be him, but I also believe that it may actually be no one. I believe that this offense is going to pass the ball around so much that there's not one guy that you say, we got to stop him. One week it might be Cole Beasley. Another week it might be Michael Gallup. Another week it might be Terrence Williams or Allen Hurns or Michael Gallup, which would be fine with me because the interesting stat, I believe he's 15-2 when Dak Prescott hits 7 or more different receivers. Keep them guessing. That being said, Mike, you just about ready to head on over to E2 Blues House? 15-minute warning. As always, friends, I hope I see you guys tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, here on our live stream. I'm Mark Holmes with Cowboy Joe Boo, reminiscing about memories here 27 days, 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 55 seconds from kickoff of the 2018 season. I'll see you guys soon.